Alright, here I am. What day is it? It's April 12th, 2025. Turn this light's driving me nuts. So anyway, it's April 12th, 2025. I emailed good old Governor Ron DeSantis, or DeSantis, however he's pronouncing it now, on March 27th of 2025. I emailed Ron DeSantis, the Executive Office of the Governor, Ashley Moody's secretary, because you can't even get her email off the bar. You can get all these people off the bar, or most of them. Matt Gates. I probably should have found him on Seeking Arrangement. Sugarbaby.com. Kristen Clark of the U.S. Department of Justice. Another General U.S. Department of Justice. Another one of the Executive Office of the Governor. Melinda Miguel. Judicial Qualifications Committee. I emailed them a long time ago. They never got back to me. Months and months ago. FCHR, I forget who they're for Florida's some or other. House of Representatives, maybe. Marco Rubio. He's already denied me once, like 3 years ago. Told me he couldn't help me. I put that video out here. Rick Scott. Good luck getting with Rick Scott. I think he's working for NASA to do all their money laundering. So I went ahead. I emailed him. Governor Ron DeSantis, the Satan, the capital, Tallahassee. Subject: ongoing civil rights violations, financial fraud, and racketeering by the Pasco County Sheriff's Office and the 6th Judicial Circus. Dear Governor DeSantis, write and formally request your intervention in a long-standing, well-documented pattern of civil rights violations, judicial misconduct, and racketeering involving the Pasco Sheriff's Office and 6th Judicial Circuit Court. I've been targeted by the Pasco Sheriff's Office for over a decade in ways that directly align with the unconstitutional behavior outlined in the Institute for Justice's successful lawsuit against the agency. I don't know if it's successful. They've settled out and they got nothing. And I know why. So there was an interview by the Tampa Bay Times in 2019 about this pattern of harassment, an effort that unfortunately failed to bring accountability or justice. Since then, the abuse has escalated. It is not being aided by the judiciary. Here's a non-exhaustive summary of the misconduct I've endured. There are 10 years of harassment. It's over 10 years of harassment by the Pasco County Sheriff's Office, surveillance, intimidation, interference in my personal life and legal affairs. Ongoing criminal prosecution based on unlawful arrest, where I was the victim, not the perpetrator. The court has denied my repeated demands for a speedy trial and jury trial, or trial by jury, in clear violation of my constitutional rights. 12 attorneys were withdrawn from my case, many doing so without reason, that were after obstructing my defense. And I'm being forced to represent myself despite prior attempts by the court to label me incompetent. Introduced exculpatory evidence, including proof of financial and notarial fraud, which the court they've ignored it. They ignored everything. Under a capious warrant for failure to appear at a hearing that I was prevented from attending due to the court's refusal to accommodate my ADA protected disabilities, and the lawyers that they appointed me that conspired with the court to do that. Currently homeless due to a no-contact order that's constructively evicted me from home and blocked access to my vehicles and property. But it's more than that. I mean, the courts, they stole my home. They stole 38 other houses that I could find with the help of a career criminal. I've proven that, but it's not up for debate anymore. Court continues to send legal documents to an address I cannot access, effectively setting me up to fail. The last one they sent, they signed it on the 9th. Stamped on the 9th, and I was supposed to be there on the 10th, and they sent it to their address. And you got to apply for ADA accommodations within 7 days, prior to 7 days. They're going to deny them anyway. So I had to fight through bureaucratic and judicial stonewalling just to file motions, access records to be heard. The appellate court has refused to acknowledge my indigency, despite the lower court having already made that finding. That appellate court's fully on board with the lower court. And such are these people too. And they all It's my firm belief that they all conspire together, and they have meetings about this before to target, harass people, and totally blacklist them. Yeah, the appellate court has refused to acknowledge my indigency, despite the lower court already having made that finding. So you go to a higher level court, and you gotta pay them. I'm gonna pay them so that they're gonna side with these people. I've lost every single court case ever since 2015, every single one. So despite these facts, your administration has shown no interest in correcting this injustice, and I'm gonna prove this. And when Congressman Matt Gaetz publicly called for the removal of Sheriff Chris Nacco, your office told reporters that you were not involved. With all due respect, that is not leadership. It's dereliction of duty. I'm asking directly to investigate or initiate a formal investigation of the actions of the Pasadena Sheriff's Office and judges in the 6th Judicial Circuit who repeatedly violated the law and my civil rights. To appoint an independent prosecutor or investigator, as the local state attorney's office has demonstrated total unwillingness to intervene. Oh, they've intervened all right, though. All they do is prosecute me. For over 3 years now. To ensure that whistleblowers and victims of Pasco's long-running pattern of unlawful conduct are protected, that the courts are no longer used as a tool to silence, punish, and erase us. I've reached out to every level of government, filed motions, submitted evidence, and done everything in my power to fight this through the legal system. Yet I remain in limbo, effectively exiled, unrepresented, and silenced. This is not a legal matter anymore. This is state-sanctioned racketeering and persecution. And if your office continues to ignore it, it becomes complicit. Sincerely, me. So here's there's a lot of people I CC'd. Do you ever get a response? This is weeks ago. Can't find Rick Scott. He's pretending to be on the moon somewhere. Not a single response. Nothing. You get the canned ham response from the governor's office that a computer spits out. Yeah, we got your email. It'll go ignored. I did this in 2022. I got with Marco Rubio. Tried to get Marco Rubio. Filled out all those stupid forms. He said he couldn't help because the checks and balances prevent them from doing that. The only thing I got out of it, they refer me to I'm talking about the same stuff. And they refer me to Baycare, mental health. Proving crimes here. They want to shove everyone on the rug. It's claim them mentally ill, mentally incompetent. It's all racketeering. It's all racketeering influenced criminal, corrupt organizations. So this part right here, where is it? So about the governor, the Ron DeSantis administration showing no interest in correcting this injustice. Look at Tampa Bay Times. I'll show you more of this. DeSantis should consider removing Pasco Sheriff, GOP, whatever the hell that means. Matt Gaetz. Sugar baby seeking arrangement, Matt Gaetz. This is by Kirby Wilson. I don't know him. And I'm going to shoot Kathleen McGorry. I think they ran her out of there. She interviewed me in 2019. This is Matt Gaetz blasted Pasco County's controversial police intelligence program on Twitter. This is from 2021. But this is about the targeting that the sheriff's office does. Pasco Sheriffs. Pasco County, Florida Sheriffs. Running people out of the county. I've been run out of the county. In the court, the 6th Judicial is helping them do that. Talks about Institute for Justice, but this is the part I referenced. Ask if DeSantis was considering removing Nacco. A spokeswoman told a reporter the governor's office are not involved. This guy ran for president. This is a county in your state. These people are... They got like derangement syndrome about this DeSantis guy. The governor's office are not involved. You're not involved in your own state? In your own backyard? It's your state, and they're not involved. It's absolutely insane. Let's go, hold on one sec. Gory. Oh, here she is, right here. How does none of this apply to me? They act like it doesn't apply to me. Okay. 10/18/2019. I met her days later. Hi, Tasha. My name is Kat McGrory. I'm an investigative reporter at the Tampa Bay Times. Here's my Tampa Bay Times bio, so as you know I'm a real person. I'm reaching out because I saw you on YouTube. I saw the YouTube video of a Pasco deputy visiting your home to add visiting my castle sieged before they stole it. To ask about a Facebook post. It ties in some things we've been hearing about the department. I want to look more deeply. Would you have a few minutes to connect by phone? Be interested in hearing more about what happened. Really appreciate your consideration. Yeah, so I'd be more happy to speak with you. Thanks for getting back to me. I'm going to give you a call today. So, yeah, we get together. She interviewed me at Starbucks. But that's it. This is weeks ago that I emailed this governor and all these other people. Not a single person gets back to you. This is your government? You're electing these people to represent you or take care of things? They're not doing it. How am I any different than anybody else? They're complicit. They're all complicit. Put my life on it. Thanks for coming. Share this out if you made it this far.